Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Just a reminder tonight, the Joe and Joe Weather Show is live at 7:30 p.m. right here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to tune in. In the meantime, it's humid today, no doubt. If you go a little bit further to the north and you start heading up into the Hudson Valley and into southern New England, humidity levels are a touch lower. Dew points are generally there in the low to mid 60s. However, if you go in the other direction, if you head down into central and southern New Jersey and into southern Pennsylvania, we're looking at dew points that are generally in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Temperatures as of 1 o'clock are generally in the middle to upper 80s. We've got some sunshine. Just get rid of that. We'll go to the satellite loop here. You'll see there are some patchy clouds streaming in from the northwest. And we are actually seeing a couple of thunderstorms developing in parts of southern Ohio and in eastern Kentucky, as noted by the lightning flashes that are showing up here on the satellite loop. And as we check out the radar, as of about 1:15 Eastern Time, seeing a little bit of spotty light showers showing up in a couple of places. Most of this is a loft that you're seeing in the northeast. Little bit of this back in western New York, western Pennsylvania reaching the ground. And then, of course, you can see the higher intensities on the radar across Ohio and into eastern Kentucky, where we've got some showers and thunderstorms and even a few severe cells showing up there. And those extend back in a band across southern Indiana into south central Illinois and back over into parts of Iowa and back also into parts of Nebraska and western Kansas. We have a little bit of activity going on along the Louisiana coast, scattered around in Florida, scattered around in South Georgia, and scattered around in parts of Tennessee and western North Carolina. Storm Prediction Center today has a slight risk of severe weather in Virginia, North Carolina, northern South Carolina, eastern Tennessee, much of Kentucky, southern Ohio, and southern Indiana. Let's not also forget the southern half of West Virginia. The marginal risk makes it to about the Pennsylvania Maryland state line and just nudges into southernmost New Jersey, and it does include the Delmarva Peninsula. I'm not looking for any kind of widespread activity this evening in those areas. Meanwhile, for tomorrow, you see the slight risk area, southern Virginia, north South Carolina, northern Georgia, northeastern Georgia, much of Tennessee into southern Kentucky. Also don't want to leave out the folks back up in Montana and Idaho with a slight risk there. Just want to go back to today. Also seeing a slight risk across much of Montana and also in northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, and southeastern Nebraska. We've got severe weather risk for day 3, and that is Friday into Saturday. A marginal risk in Virginia, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, back through Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, into southeastern Missouri, and a continuation of marginal to slight risk on up into the northern plains and in a few places in the northern Rockies. Rainfall amounts, really nothing to write home about here in the Northeast. Generally a quarter to maybe as much as a half an inch over the next 7 days. You're still seeing heavier amounts in eastern North Carolina and South Carolina to coastal Georgia of up to several inches there. Also in the southern Appalachians and moving northward up into West Virginia. So basically, let's say along and west of I-81 and then extending back into Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, and into Nebraska. Some places forecasting 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain there, and also still on the wet side in the northern plains. Really not much has changed from the overall thesis here that we've been laying out for days now. We had this cold front move through yesterday. It's sort of hanging out there down in Virginia and points west-northwestward, and along that frontal boundary you're seeing some showers and thunderstorms. A weak high builds in today and for tomorrow. Then on Friday, as that front backs up as a warm front and a cold front moves on through, doesn't look like it's going to produce very much in terms of showers and storms on Friday, at least based on the latest guidance. But here's the cold front coming through, and all through up here is the beginnings of another dry and delightful air mass coming down out of Canada. We've been seeing many of those this summer so far, and there's another one that will take over our weather for the weekend and into early next week. I think Saturday and Sunday, except for maybe early on Saturday where there might be some leftover clouds, will be a very pleasant weekend. Temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Humidity levels will be low. For tomorrow and Friday, it'll be in the low to mid 80s with humidity levels on the moderate to high side, particularly on Friday. And in the long range, it's more of the same nonsense here, folks, with cold fronts coming through every 2 or 3 days. Even at the end of next week, we've got another one and another dry, cool high that comes in behind it. It's a rather unusual and stubborn weather pattern we're in, and we don't see it breaking down anytime soon. So check us out tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show at 7:30 Eastern Time. We'll show you the short range, and then we'll get into the long range to see if this is going to continue past mid-month, or are there changes lying afoot for the second half of July. Tune in tonight at 7:30.